And welcome back. Time now for our first midday forum. Joining us is local financial expert Brett Shunkwiler. And what to do today with all that graduation money that's going to be poured into high school seniors across the area, right? That's when they just collect the money as the party guests come in. That's a good question, though. Some people want to run out right away and go buy something. That's nice. You deserve it. But as a financial guy, I know you're probably more conservative in that venue. What do you recommend?
Well, yeah, I mean, they got this money, and a lot of times it's exactly what you said. Hey, let's go spend it on something because we now finally have some money. But
like a true 18-year-old, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because I'm sure I would have done some of these tips. But you know, one of the best things that the parents can do as the child's graduating is help them learn about finances. So if they haven't already, a lot of times it's the first time they've learned about a checking account or a savings account. Maybe they've never done it before. You know, you got credit cards. Should I get a credit card? Should I not? Do I need to build up credit? Budgeting becomes a big issue. So you can go on my website, shunkwilerfinancial.com. I got some budgeting calculators and worksheets there. But really, it's where are you going to go to college? You know, what's it going to be for? Are you going to save for books, tuition, things of that nature, which would be the smart thing to do. Doesn't mean that's the way they'll do it. But, you know, one of the best things the parents can do is help teach them about finances, help them, hey, here's what we've done for the last 3 or 4 or 5 months in regards to budgeting stuff. Here's how you should learn to budget.
Talking about financial literacy, some think high school should have a course in that. You know, do you see in your profession, do you see young people just not equipped with basic financial knowledge?
A lot of times, yes, I would say that. So getting out of college, you know, a lot of times I see them after they get to college. You know, my typical clientele is 50 to 80, so they've been around once or twice doing that stuff. But a lot of times, you know, this older generation needs to teach the younger generation, here's what you need to do, because they're so used to their phones and all this other stuff. And maybe you can just do it off an app these days. But a lot of times you need to learn, you know, don't just charge everything on the credit card, because guess what? Your mom and dad won't be there to pay for it. If they have, you need to pay for it. And you're going to build up these things. You have the expenses that you might not have before.
You know, one thing, you know, you might say, well, by the time you're 18, if you haven't saved for college, you forget it, right? But that's not really the case, because you're just starting college when you're 18, talking about graduation money. Let's say you get $500 or $1,000 or a couple $1,000 if you're lucky, or like I got $10. You can still, you can put that somewhere still, right? Over the next 4 years, it can build, and the economy's doing pretty well right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You could start up a Roth early on. You got to have an earned income in order to do that. So if you are working part-time through college, you could save for a Roth, or you could just save in a checking savings account. A lot of times there's unexpected expenses that come up, or even books, tuition. The cost of going to school these days is quite a bit. So there's a lot of things you can use it for. But just developing the mind frame to, I know how to do finances. I know how to do a budget. I know how to save a little bit of money. So then when you get there and you actually get a full-time job, big picture, you have that down already. And it's all about having the right mind frame.
Full-time job, what's that, Dad? That's what my kids always say. You know, it's something you do for 40 hours a week. Thanks very much, Brett. Nice to see you. And we'll talk to you soon again, I'm sure. Well, stick around. We'll be right back with our second midday guest. You're watching Channel 8 Eyewitness News Midday. See you in a bit.